Wake up, middle class, was the advice given to all you middle class people in my previous video. Because if you don't wake up, you middle class people will be the new poor class of India. Hi friends, Namaskara, Swagatam, Suswagatam, Kemcho, Bajama, Jai Hind. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel Net Worth Riches. This channel is all about increasing your net worth by helping you make, invest, and grow your money and have good decision making skills to protect the wealth that you've made. Now, India is moving from a 3 trillion to a 5 trillion economy. I've explained that in my last video. It took us 80 years to reach from a 0 to a 3 trillion economy, and now it would take 4 to 7 years to reach from 3 to 5 trillion. So now how you can take advantage of this? I already told you all the qualities that the middle class have to look at. To look at the trend, your loan taking capacity, invest into assets, you cannot sit on cash. I'd given all this advice in my previous video. I also told you that I would be giving you two examples of two families that I've consulted personally. Okay, one family was the middle class family, and the second family was the poor class family. Now, through this example, you'll understand how if you don't wake up, how this second family will be the new middle class family. So please, go through this entire video so that you can judge as per, your earnings, your capabilities, your financial aspects, where you are in life, and accordingly move ahead. Now, many people also think that they are middle class. They are earning 40,000 salary per year. It comes to 4,80,000. Below 5 lakhs, so you don't have to even pay taxes. So the people who are thinking they are middle class, they are not actually middle class. I will give you the definition also of middle class in my forthcoming videos. But today we'll stick to these two examples. The first example is a Group A officer, or what you say, Ala Adhikari. He has a family of 4, housewife who's not working, 2 sons, one son who is just started working. He's left Bombay and he's gone to Gurgaon. He's earning a salary of 65,000. The second son has just finished his graduation, is doing some preparation for UPSC. So basically doing nothing, Lafandar Bajgiri he's doing. The father is earning a good salary of 2,50,000. So that definitely puts him in the middle class as of today. But he has to retire in another 3 years. He has a current house which is given by the government. Apart from this, he has 3 other houses worth around approximately 80 lakhs, 1 crore, and another 50-60 lakhs ka house, and he has 20 odd lakhs in shares as well. So currently he's doing quite well, and you can consider him the middle class. But he's going to be retiring in 3 years. So in 3 years his salary 2,50,000 is going to disappear, and then he will get a pension of approximately 50 to 60,000 per month. So his salary is going to be reducing drastically in another 3 years. So he came and he asked me, like, what should I do? How should I invest? And but these are my son's position. They have to get married and all in the next few years and all. So my first advice given to him was, I asked him what is his son who's going to Gurgaon, what are his expenses? So he told me, my son, he's in Gurgaon. He's taken a flat on rent for 35,000. And then he has a car over there which he's paying the loan. So by the end of the month, I have to send him another 30,000 because he cannot keep up with the expenses. Now imagine this son, okay, he's earning only 65,000. He wears top branded clothes, he has a car, has almost a 1 lakh rupee ka iPhone. And at the end of the month, his salary is not enough, he has to take money from the dad. Second son, doing nothing. The father is worried about their future. The father was thinking currently to buy another house for 2 crores. So for this, I clearly advised him that please don't go ahead and buy a 2 crore house, because the rental yield that you will be getting is very low. Instead, the advice that I gave him is to keep his 80 lakhs house, okay, because in future once his job goes and he retires, he will need a house, and that too to stay in Bombay, because he's been born and brought up, his entire work life was in Bombay. So I told him to keep his that 80 lakh house. He and his wife and his son, who's not working, would be staying there. And the other two houses which were there, it was currently closed. I told him to go ahead and sell these houses and invest it into cash flowing properties. So what he did is he sold his houses, which were 1 crore and approximately 60 lakhs. So 1 lakh 60, 1 crore 60 lakhs ka houses he sold, and he invested it into three other houses of 50 lakhs each, which are conveniently giving him a rental yield of 5% as of today. So he's earning a good 60-70,000 as of today. In another 5 to 7 years, that will double. So he'll be earning a good 1,40,000. So that will basically compensate for the income that he's getting right now. Now you will say he was earning 2,50,000. Yes, he was earning 2,50,000. But if you watch my previous videos, there's also a tax component. So per year, it comes up to 30 lakhs. So 30 lakhs, he's paying around 8-9 lakhs as tax. From there, 21 lakhs is remaining. Then he has those loans and all, which of course that 10-15 lakhs loans was cleared after he sold his property. So now with these three new properties that he's brought, he's getting in a rental yield every month. When he retires, he can move into this house so he doesn't have to pay rent. I also told him to go ahead and for his son who is in Gurgaon, I told him to buy for him an affordable housing under management quota. Yes, he had to pay 3-4 lakhs extra, but he purchased it for around 27 odd lakhs. He sold little gold and little shares that he had and he purchased this house. Now, I also advised him that his son should leave the rent that he is paying, the house that he is paying 35,000, and stay into this, and make it very clear to his son that he would not be sending in money anymore. So he did that, and right now his son is taking all care of all the expenses. He's moved into this affordable housing house, so he's saving 35,000 of his rent. So now he takes care of all his kharcha on his own basically. So his one son is set. The other thing, he is also very happy because now once he retires in 3 years, of course he'll get some about 80 lakhs to 1 crore money. He has a house to stay in. At the same time, I also advised him to tell his son to get off his feet and if possible even buy another house for him somewhere in Navi Mumbai, not far away, because he himself told me that his son, he doesn't think that his son is quite capable to do things on his own. So he's even brought a house and secured his future as well for around 40 odd lakhs. So this way, this person has secured not only his life but his future generations' lives as well. So his children will not have to go ahead and start from a specific ground level once again. He was also planning for their marriages as well, for which I told him clearly not to spend a lot of money. Instead, give both the families, both his sons as and when they get married, these houses as gifts, put it into their name. So he's very happy with this suggestion. Now I'll move on to the second family. The second family is a poor class family. Okay, there's a husband, there's a wife, 2 sons, and both the sons are married. But the poor people, they get married at a very young age. So they must be around 23, 24 and they're married. The father does this, he's basically a civil, these dehadi workers. He takes contract of houses and buildings, to go, and he has 3-4 workers under him. He earns a good 25 to 30,000 per month. His wife used to go ahead and do massages. They are from a poor locality in Bombay called Bangkok. So they used to do massage for these poor people. She used to do massage in 3 households. She used to get 3,000 per household, 9,000 rupees. One son used to drive an auto rickshaw. The second son used to run his vada pav stall and do Swiggy, Zomato, as well at the same time. Father used to earn, 25-30,000, so catch 30,000. Wife used to earn 9,000. The first son who's driving a rickshaw used to earn around 35,000. And the second son also used to earn 35,000 with his vada pav stall and Swiggy Zomato thing. So together they were making a income of 1,10,000. Now each of them, they used to earn in cash, so they used to not pay any tax. So my first advice to them was, I told this lady, leave this poor locality of Mangkut and go to a posh locality like BKC and find clients over there. So for which, she went ahead to BKC, she found 5 to 6 rich clients over there, and she charges 8,000 rupees per month. So 8,000 rupees per month into 6 clients that she has, she's now earning a salary of 48,000 per month. Also, where she was working, they needed someone to cook food, so she put both her bahus over there to cook food as well. And at the same time, the bahus come and they see how she does massage. So she's already setting up her daughter-in-laws to earn. The daughter-in-laws currently are earning a good 15,000 salary, and in future, as they get more clients for the massage, one of the daughter-in-laws will take over from there. So now what has happened? Now the husband is earning the same 35, the two sons are earning 35, say 1 lakh odd is become over there, only 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20. Because now the wife is earning 48 and the other two women also are coming to the picture, they are earning. So together it becomes 15 for both the daughter-in-laws, and plus this one approximately 50,000. It comes to around about 75 to 80,000. So 1 lakh before and 75,000 odd, their family income has jumped up to 1 lakh 75,000. I've also advised them to go ahead and go ahead and open bank accounts, file ITRs of each and every family member separately. Now within 2 to 3 years, they'll have their income tax also ready. They have bank accounts. I told them to do SIP, each and every family member separately to do an SIP to invest into shares every month. I also got them into an affordable housing where one of the brothers got one of the housing in Gujarat. So now they have a house as well. Of course, it's under construction. And since they have the cash money, they are paying for it. In a matter of 2 to 3 years, they will be able to take loan as well as a family because both are sons. So now imagine this first family, although he's gotten the advice, now he's doing much better. But if he would have not taken this advice, his salary would have gone down from 2,50,000 to 60,000. And his wife is not working. His both the sons, you can catch them. The first son was working, but still he was taking money from the dad. So if he would have not taken the financial steps on time, his family would have been in a far worse situation. Whereas this second family, the sons have the fire in the belly. Their daughter-in-laws are working. They as a joint family are growing. At the moment, they have a salary of 1,75,000 as a family income, which will only be increasing over time. And soon they will have all the advantages that the middle class had. They would have their ITRs in place. They would have invested into shares. I also told them about trend investing and also they are investing into shares, which I have told them. So they will have that as well. Then they will have properties as well. Once they have the ITRs, they would have the loan taking capacity as well. So imagine in 10 to 15 years, this poor class family will be the next middle class family. And if that middle class had not taken proper steps, they would have been the new poor class. So my advice to all of you all is, please identify with which family do you see yourself. Just because you are middle class, you have that feeling that you are middle class as of now. In 10-15 years, that feeling also will disappear when you see your driver ka bacha is also doing something, and your shopkeeper ka bacha is also doing, your ready wala ka kid is also doing, and they are on the same level as your kids. Your kids don't have the same amount of fire in their belly to go ahead and do the same amount or the same quantum of work that these people are doing. So your kids will be left behind. Your kids will also be dissatisfied. You'll also be thinking, what wrong have I done? I have to work hard my entire life. So if you want to avoid this feeling, please go ahead and take all the steps necessary to improve your financial literacy. India is growing. We are going the Western way. India's economy is going to increase of 3 to 5 trillion, and another 10 years to 12 years from there, we will reach 10 trillion as well. So the assets base is going to increase. countries are continuing to print money, so is India. So the current money that you have will be devaluing as well. So you have to get away from this cash and FD business and invest into assets, because inflation is going to come. Even real estate right now, like I say, real estate का तवा बहुत ही गर्म हो रहा है. In the next 5 to 7 years, real estate is going to almost double as per the basis of India increasing from 3 to 5 trillion. So the base effect, real estate has to increase. So please go ahead and plan your finances accordingly. If you need consultation, I mentioned my number below. Please get in touch with me. I will definitely give you the best possible advice to go ahead and increase your net worth. Also, college students, please don't call me. I don't know what to do. You have to work 15 to 16 hours. Please look at my other video. I explained what young college students should be doing. Of course, people who have completed their 10th, I have tie up with certain academies. They will go ahead and check your proficiency, what skills you are good at, and they can accordingly suggest what career paths are there for the future, and accordingly you can go ahead and choose your career, because a lot of changes are going to be coming into all careers as well, since AI and all other technologies are coming there and ready to take your jobs. Already there are around 10 lakh people coming in every month, new youth coming in every month to take up the jobs. So middle class, please wake up. If you don't, we'll see you on the other end when you are the new poor class of India. If you can connect to what I'm saying, please share this video with your friends and family members. This will definitely motivate me to bring you more content wherein you can increase your net worth. And the ultimate goal of this channel is to take you on a path wherein you can go ahead and become a dollar millionaire. Please invest time into financial literacy, because everything that you've been taught about money is wrong. So please smash the like button below, like and share. Thank you.